Piece of crap window. Hello, YouTube. This is me and my friend Bill Pincura. We are Skyping.
I have a second channel.
Yeah, he will be posting this video on his channel too. So if you're watching this from his channel, subscribe to me. K-A-K-A-K-A-S-H-I 1090. Do it.
You're already here.
Hey, shut. Quit doing crap. It's distracting. And we're going to be reviewing Skate 2 today. Alright. So, starting off, the reason why we're reviewing an older game, I want to explain first, is that a lot of times you'll see people reviewing newer games. And that's cool and all, but if you go back, like, people who don't have the budget to pay for a $60 game, like me, or like you, Bill, it's really good to know, like, what games you can go and buy that are not really that expensive, or are, not really mainstream games, and there are a lot out there. Skate is one of them. So I don't know, when, like, Skate 3 came out, it was like $50, so it's still a decent
I
price.
like Skate 3, it's a good game.
Yeah. Okay, but we're doing Skate. That's just a little background on what we're going, okay. So, Bill.
Yes.
What are your takes on the graphics? How have they held up?
Compared to Skate 3, they're a little sketchy, but they're not, like, horrible. Like, they're a good, like, I would expect, like, a newer game that is, like, a whole new series type, like, instead of having, like, Halo 4 or Modern Warfare 3, if I, like, started an entire new series, I would expect that game to have Skate 2's graphics, because they haven't been working on it as much as they have for Skate.
Yeah. I always thought, like, they could have been a little bit, more lenient with, like, the hair flowing effects and the way it moves, because, like, it only moves at the bottom. So
it's like a solid sheet.
It's like staple to your body except for at the bottom. Like this little skirt thing going on in your shirt. What I thought was really cool is, like, the details, like the tiny itty bitty details, like the terrain and stuff. Like, if you the big drop or whatever, the big spill, that area, like the concrete has like the little dips in it.
Yeah.
And I thought that was kind of cool. But compared to Skate 3, yeah, I think you're right. Skate 3 had a few improvements in it, but really, if you think about it, it wasn't that much. And it wasn't, and if you compare it to, like, Call of Duty or Halo, one, that's just not fair. They have a lot bigger budget than Skate has.
They have, like, freaking millions of dollars.
Probably. But also that they didn't really want to go for that, entirely realistic look, I don't think. I mean, because that kind of would have ruined the game.
Yeah, like Tony Hawk.
Details fall down, you can get, like, the bruises on your arms. That's kind of cool.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Alright.
Fell down a building, and when I got up, I had a bruise on my leg. I was like, where's that come from?
Yeah.
Of course, I did fall off a building, so probably led to it a little bit.
That'll do it. A freaking piece of crap camera. Sorry about that. Okay.
Flash. Oh! Yeah, I made a rolled reference.
Control.
What
do you got on the controls?
I like how you use the stick to do different tricks, like it's actually controlling how the board moves. Like if you move the stick in one way, it'll do one trick, and then if you move it in another way, it'll do another trick. Just like if you move your feet in certain ways, it'll do different tricks. I like that.
Yeah.
It gives it a sense of, like, total control over what your person's doing.
Yeah. I actually had a problem with that, because, like, I was the kind of person that would play, like, pro skater. So, with that one, it was like, that was for the Nintendo system, though. It was the GameCube. And you had to, like, you would, go faster with A, and then you'd, like, jump with X, and you could do, like, you'd turn in the air with the analog stick, because the GameCube only had an analog stick and a D-pad still. They didn't have the DualShock kind of thing going on. And you'd put, like, X for, like, you'd push forward on the stick and press X, and that was, like, an impossible. That was the name of the move. And then, like, pulling back on it, you could do, and press X, it would be, like, a pop shove it. And, like, you had to jump before you could do it. Like, you couldn't do just a pop shove it. it wouldn't register. Like your guy would just stop or whatever. But yeah, but like in Skate 2, what I really liked is like you could just do a kickflip.
Right.
Like if you pulled back on a stick and flicked it to the right, you automatically did a kickflip. You didn't have to worry about having a ramp or jumping up and then doing. That was actually a completely different.
Because in real life you can't do that. You can just jump up.
Yeah, but it was called like a lake kickflip or a lake shove it when you did it in the air after you jumped.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But like it got really frustrating when the skate pro challenge when you have to beat those guys at skate.
Yeah.
That's when it got really frustrating because
Yeah.
like they would do the varial heel flips, varial kick flips, varial 180s,
It'd be like
all this
freaking
crap, and
Burial
so
FS.
sensitive. It is so sensitive. Like I'd go for the varial heel flip and I'd do a shove it. Like, or I would go for the laser flip and I would do like a 360 shove it or something like that because it is so freaking temperamental.
Like they'll do like freaking
And then when they do the spin,
FS
it just
half
wasn't
cab
right.
900 quad kick flip.
Well,
Off of
like they even did it like they like got more air and speed on it too than I could ever get. Like they get 2 pushes and it's like they have 3 pushes. If you do 3 pushes, you can't crouch down long enough to get enough air to get over the bar or over the fence.
Because they're professional.
Professionals. So I had an issue with that. I really think what they could have done is they could have done a little bit more with the tweak button.
Right.
Like hold down R2 and then do a kickflip, and you would do like a varial kickflip.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea.
That would have been a little bit better. Their tweak was to hold down the analog stick, the left analog stick though. So, and I could only make that work sometimes if I was doing like a hand plant on a half pipe or something, on a quarter pipe, and then really I would hold down like every time I went up to do it for speed because I would only do it if I was trying to get speed, and I feel like pumping for an hour. I would go up to it and I'd hold down right bumper and something else, and it would like A, I think, and it would do a 1 foot hand plant, but you can't tweak because you're already tweaking it to do a 1 foot hand plant. So, like, you know, I never really used the tweak. So one of the challenges where you had to do a tweaked hand plant, and then you had to do like a 540 kickflip or 540 double kickflip or something like that. It was a pro challenge. And then you had to go up and like get enough air to get higher than the windows or whatever in the shack area. Oh, that was so terrifying because like they only give you like 2 minutes to do this crap. They're hard, you know. They're almost ridiculous. So yeah, that's the controller. And another thing, the running. Holy crap! That was probably the worst running I've ever played in any video game.
Skate 3's running is a lot better.
Like turning, like it's like a 3D game, but it's based on like cubes. You know, like you know how like the GameCube or the Game Boy games worked, where like you could only move up a certain like you could not take a half step; it's a full step. Kind of like the really old Pokemon games. You know, it was kind of like that. Like you could only turn 90 degrees unless you really tried to not turn 90 degrees.
Why do you have 8 in your hand?
What?
What is you in your hand?
What's this?
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just really glitchy with the running. Like I found myself like, there's this, I love kicking people off in that game. Like you can throw the board at people.
Yeah, like you could smack people over the face. I got tased once when the girl pulled out a
Holy
taser.
crap, that scares the crap out of me. Because like I got the guards really mad one time. I had like 5 guards on me, so I went into a pool, and they can't go in the pool. So I'm sitting there and I taunted them. One of them tased me. Holy crap, that scared the crap out of me. I like dropped my remote and everything. I'm not sure why. It just scared me. It was like I got tased. Yeah.
I'm alright.
But like running away, if you wanted to run away, well, with the cops you had to skate away. But if like you accidentally bumped into a pedestrian and they got mad at you, you could just run away. And that's what I tried to do. But like running up the stairs, they just run up it like they're running on flat ground. But you have to take each step